Okay, so now we are reaching finally the end of this meeting. So after looking in this second session, all these avatars, these video games, this virtual experience, so I just was tempting to say at the end, the meeting is over. And at the end, I will be so serious because I think that we can be proud of this first meeting. Has been this first meeting that has been organized by the Institute. And when we were thinking on how to really focus this meeting, so we were at the beginning just thinking that maybe one idea was just focusing one topic. But at the end, the neuroscience is just much more than one topic. So, and we just learn this aspect in this meeting. Just to, as I explained sometimes in my teaching class, so the brain is so complicated. So, and I explain the brain as this, I don't know exactly the word in English, this 3-1 brain, this 3-1 brain, this hypothesis of 3 brains in one. And I think that the meeting really is a reflection of that. We need to understand the healthy brain. We need to understand how the brain is working, how the circuitry is working, to try then to understand when there's any malfunction of this brain, when there's any pathology in this brain. We need first to understand the well-working to really try to modify when this brain is not working well. And to help in that, the artificial intelligence and these new developments of neurotechnology, I think that are really helping a lot in trying to not only to understand, but as we can see today, to really make or design new therapies for this structure that years ago was like a black box. So now we are really more into how this brain is working, how we can repair this brain when it's not well functioning, and we have tools to really do that. Just as an idea of how proud we can be on that, on this meeting, just few numbers. So has been more than 300 participants in this meeting, more than 100 every day online, 62 posters, more than 12 companies that have been around this meeting, just showing the new tools to really approach this brain function, and more than 28 speakers. I think that for the first meeting, we can be really proud of that. I think that no doubt that much progress will stem from research that we see in this meeting. I think that as a scientist working in brain, one of the things that we need to keep in mind all the time is that we are working for the society. And indeed today in this table, when we were talking about companies and about academy, I think that we can work sometimes together, sometimes in parallel, sometimes not looking at each other. But at the end, it's important that everything that we are doing is for the society. We need to think that at the end, our research needs to be translated. And for that reason, I think that this meeting, trying to mix basic research, but also this translation at the level of the companies, it's really important. We need to think all the time on that. I would like to especially thank the organizers. I would like to thank Marta Turró, and I would like to thank also Cristina Pulido and Katia Berger, because with these guys, yeah, with these guys was completely impossible. So they worked so hard, day and night. I know that because sometimes by email or by WhatsApp, we just receive some of these notices. So thank you a lot, because without you, it will be also impossible. And I also would like to thank the other members of the committee, David Bartres and Mercè Pallars, and Petia, that I don't know where she is. Probably she's around. And Jordi, Alberch, obviously. So because we really work as a team, and we really make the reality of this meeting. And even if we cannot be sure, but I will say that anyway. So probably in 2 years, we will see you again. I don't know if here or maybe in another place. I don't know if it's a chair or maybe as a speaker, but I will be really glad to see you around and to really make possible this meeting again in 2 years. Thank you a lot.
Well, just to finish very quick, I just have one question. How do you feel? So, I don't know how you feel, but really I feel very happy. So I think for me the meeting, this was a success. But I need also your opinion on how we can improve it. For us was an important challenge to do this multi-brain, no? to put together all the different disciplines, all the different areas, all the different levels that we were talking with Rafa Juste. It was difficult because we are used to these monothematic meetings that we are going, and if you are doing presynaptic, you don't care about the postsynaptic area. So I think that this was a meeting for us. Our speakers were medical doctors, were biologists, were engineers, were so many people, no? And this is very interesting, and I really have a lot of fun, no? This new renaissance, I think, now with these technologies, we all are really enjoying for that, no? The other challenge were also the companies, no? And trying, it was very nice to see all these companies here, and one is also important for us to try to reduce this death valley that we are talking about innovation, that the academia is over there and companies are there, so we have to put together, and this is important. In the next meeting, I don't know, as she say, I think that we can do the 4 brain, no? This is the healthy brain, the pathological, the artificial, and the business brain, no? Or the marketing, or I don't know, whatever. But really, these people, they have a different brain, absolutely, no? I think this is very, very important. But now, since we will have this logo here for another 4 years, so I think that all together we can do many activities, many things, and also to keep up our institute very, very high. And also we can do that for your research, and also I want to do a very special thanks all the people of the institute that help us, all these volunteers that we have here, and this was also very important for us because it's a work that is don't see very much, but it's also very important. So I think that this meeting is a beginning of a new era, of a new period that we have to work together, and I think that we are very happy, and I am very enthusiastic that with all the people that we see here and all the people that are coming, and all your work is really amazing. I think that we can do it. So that's it. Thank you very much for all of you, and I hope that you enjoy the meeting, and we keep in touch. Thank you very much, all of you.
Okay, so sorry. I know that I said that we are at the end, but 2 more reminds. The first one, the talks have been recorded. That means that in just few days or maybe tomorrow will be available in the website of the institute. And the second one is that all of you that you didn't get the certificate, please go outside and take it, because it's also important for you. Okay, now yes, it's the end.